I believe that bees are in danger. I wrote a book about it, right over there somewhere. In there it talks about the hideous human beings for profit on this planet that sell comfort to every citizen of this planet. And what I mean by that is that we all know that an insect cannot tolerate the eventual, even though non-lethal aspect of a insecticide. Just this insecticide right there says alone, it kills insecticide. Or maybe it means insecticide or insect gone. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't speak Latin. I think that's a Latin breakdown. Anyway, so insecticide. We dump billions of gallons of insecticides on this planet every day, and then the people that run those companies for profit have this huge PR campaign that says their poisons, their insecticides are not actually killing insects. So they should be fined or something for false advertisement if their product is not truly working, because it shouldn't be called an insecticide if it doesn't really kill insects. And since it actually kills lots of insects, they should just own up to that and say, we are killing these things for profit. The truth is, honeybees are a keystone species. Okay, so I'll relate it back to humans in a second. In the ocean, the squid is the keystone species. Without the squid, there are no breeds of shark, there are no swordfish, there are no tuna, because this is the main diet. If that diet were to disappear, then all those big fish disappear with it. So again, under the keystone of the squid lives all these big giant fish, marlin, sailfish, swordfish, etc., etc. The honeybee, it pollinates almost all the food that humans eat. So very similar to that squid and those big fish, as we call ourselves big fish, the honeybee, without its pollination, our food supply disappears somewhere between 40 and 70%. So, but not only does it disappear for us, but it disappears for the other things that we call protein: cows, deers, horses in Belgium, etc. So all these proteins disappear, and so there's this populist guy that I talk about in the book, and he theorizes that by something like 2025, 16 billion people will live on this planet, which is right around the time that he thinks that commercial farming will wipe out the honeybee. And he doesn't say wipe out completely. I think he says he brings it down to an 80 or an 85% decrease worldwide. So if that happens within 8 months, 70% of all of our food's gone. And within a year and a half, almost all the protein is gone. So the only protein, besides small varmints, that will be left on this planet in large size, besides the ocean, because they're not dependent on the honeybee, will be human beings. So we'll be the only protein source after about 2 years after the honeybee disappears. So I put recipes for human beings in my book so that people could see that when the only protein source is humans, then rack of woman is a pretty good choice. Or man kebab is a good one. Leg of human with mint sauce, that'll feed a party. My favorite, which didn't actually make it into that book, but I think is on the online file or whatever the hell it is, the digital copy, is the brazen tongue of man. Because as we tell the stories and lies, you ask about pesticides, what's killing the bees? And they say they're not. That's pretty ridiculous. So your question answered after that long circle is that what's killing honeybees are poisons, and we're creating them at mass levels, and we're doing so in the name of profit, and you and I are buying them in the name of comfort, and we could all stop it quickly by saying no thank you and getting a fly swatter. When I kill a roach, they're not that fast. Smack it.